Take this message and all messages that you hear to the Lord in prayer. Seek wisdom and truth from Him. All honor and glory belongs to Abba, Yahweh, our Heavenly Father, and Jesus Christ, Yeshua HaMashiach. I tossed and turned all night last night and early this morning on April 6th, 2023. And it seemed like almost every time I woke, I heard the same number, 9:05. And then I would roll over, fall back asleep, toss and turn some more, wake up, I heard 9:05. And this went on for hours. And then when I finally got up early this morning, I remembered a dream vision just as I was waking, which he often does so that I don't forget. And why I kept hearing the number 9:05. So what I saw was a woman sitting in front of me. I saw her head. And at the nape of her neck, at the bottom right of her head, the nape of her neck on the right, her hair was cut short. And on the left, the hair was a little longer. And what I was trying to do was to intertwine hair from the left with the hair cut short at the far right nape of the neck. And as I was trying to do this, which was impossible, I was trying, but it was impossible, she said, ouch. And I said, oh, it's not meant to hurt you. It's meant to relax you for your good. And then I woke. I immediately go into prayer. I give thanks to the Heavenly Father for getting me through another day, another night, and thanks for being who He is, giving Him praise and honor and glory. And then I ask Him to give me wisdom and understanding of what I just saw. So I began to write it down. I knew immediately when I pondered the cut short hair. Why? Because He's shown me this multiple times. And those are His exact words, cut short. Matthew 24, verse 22. Unless those days had been cut short, no life would have been saved. But for the sake of the elect, those days will be cut short. And then He had me cross-reference that over to Matthew 24, verse 31. And He will send forth His angels with a great trumpet, and they will gather together His elect from the four winds, from one end of the sky to the other. Now, I then asked Him, why is it always at the nape of the neck? I've seen this multiple times, and I never understood why it's at the nape of the neck. And He spoke, yoke. And then He reminded me of at least two prior dreams that He gave me years ago. And what was happening in that dream was I was working on the work and the assignment that He had given me to do. And I was working diligently, very focused. I was working hard and fast at trying to get as much of this done as I could while I had time. And in that moment, I heard the trump of God. Wah, and what it sounds like is a low, long blast of a ship horn. It's so loud that it permeates the atmosphere. Wah, I can't do it because I'm not a ship, but if you listen to a ship horn, one long, continuous, low blast of a ship horn. That's what it sounds like. And in that moment, time was up. I had to stop what I was doing and what I was working on. So that's what the yoke means. The yoke was put upon the oxen's neck for work. They're pulling their weight and doing the work. Cut short. So that's why the hair was cut short on the nape of the neck on the right side of the woman's neck. The right, the righteous. Now, the left side. The left side are those who will be left. So He took me to Matthew 24, verse 40 and 41. Then there will be 2 men in the field, one will be taken and one will be left. And 2 women will be grinding at the mill, one will be taken and one will be left. Therefore be on the alert, for you do not know which day your Lord is coming. The separation has already begun. What he was showing me is this. The elect are set apart. They are a peculiar people. They do not follow the crowd. They follow the Lamb wherever he goes. They stand out. They are gossiped about. They are rejected. They are lied about, lied to, mocked, scoffed, and abused in a wide variety of ways by the church. Part of the reason why a good portion of the church will be left. She's living in sin and she is mistreating his set apart, his elect. Now, as far as her saying, ouch, he put this in my spirit. Jeremiah 29, verse 11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for calamity, to give you a future and a hope. It's not meant to hurt. It's meant to be good for you, for your own good. He chastises those he loves. So again, there's a large portion of the church that's going to be left here for chastisement, judgment, because she's living in sin and mistreating his elect, his set apart. He's coming to get his elect. The 144,000 and the male child, that's his first fruits and firstborn. 200 million in his right hand, that's the army of the east in Revelation. The 144,000, the bride, and the little ones that belong to him. They are the first to go. They are to be set apart, separated. It doesn't mean the church is not saved. It just means that a large portion of the church will be here for the great tribulation. He then had me look up the number 905, Strong's Concordance Hebrew. It means separate, apart. All honor and glory belongs to Abba, Yahweh, our Heavenly Father, and Jesus Christ, Yeshua HaMashiach.